It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Thanks for joining us on this Friday morning on our Feel Good Breakfast Show. In the kitchen, we're talking beef stew fusions. Over to you guys.
So this morning in the Espresso Kitchen, we're making a delicious Trinchado. It is a spicy braised beef stew that is commonly found in Portuguese restaurants in South Africa. Now, the exact origin of the dish is unknown, but it is believed to be popular in SA due to the proximity of Portuguese countries such as Angola and also Mozambique. What I do know for sure is that this dish is packed full of flavour, and the aromas in this kitchen right now is unbelievable. Moira, lovely to have you in studio. Thanks for joining us. Trinchado, I've literally had a Trinchado only once in my life.
Really?
Before.
It's one of my favourite dishes.
It was my favourite when I ate it as well, so I'm glad you're going to show me how to make it.
Hopefully you'll enjoy this one. This one's got obviously a little twist again, but I'm adding in beans. Now, beans are full of protein in it, and it just adds a more wholesome meal. And then again, you'd use bread or pita breads or that to mop up the juices at the end. So we're going to get started, and what we've got in our pan is some onion, garlic, and some chilli.
All right.
The hotter you want it, the more chilli you add.
Of course.
So obviously we just braised it a little bit to get lightly translucent and soft. And then we're going to add in all the different spices.
Brilliant. All right. Let's go.
We're going to add in some bay leaf. Now, bay leaf, you can use bay leaf chopped or powder.
Yes.
Bay leaf powder. Some paprika, because paprika makes it really lovely. Some Worcester sauce.
There we go.
And then we're going to let that fry a little bit. Then we're going to add in some KOO tomato paste. Now, this gives it the colour and adds in a little bit of extra flavour.
All right.
And then
you can smell all
you
the
can
spices
smell all the
together.
spice come from. You can smell that paprika. I
that's beautiful.
absolutely adore it. And then you're going to add in some beef stock.
All right.
And then we cheat a little bit because we want to make it easy for the guys at home to make it. So
Yes.
we add in some, if you've got some Mozambican peri-peri sauce or some other peri-peri sauce or whatever flavours you've got. Every household has got some type of peri-peri or chilli sauce.
Of course,
All right,
yes.
if you didn't have it, then just add in some extra chilli.
Brilliant. Oh, look at the colour of this so far.
It's lovely, lovely, lovely. And then I'm adding in some sweet chilli. The reason for this is because you normally balance your flavours out with a little bit of sugar when you're using spices or tomato.
Yes.
So I use sweet chilli because it adds to the flavour and gives a little bit of kick as well.
All right.
And then Trinchado always has a bit of wine in it. You can use red or white wine. I'm using red today.
I would definitely also think about a red wine.
Yes, because of the colour of it and because we're using red meat. If you were going to use white meat, then rather add in the white wine.
Absolutely.
All right. So you can smell all those aromas coming together. And we're going to bring it up to the boil. Once it starts, when it comes to the boil, we're going to add our beans and we're going to add our meat.
All right.
Now, what I've done with our meat while we're waiting for that is that I took some rump steak. You can use rump sirloin. It needs to be a tender cut of meat that is quick cooking.
Yes.
And that you can eat and it's still soft and you don't need to pull it between your teeth.
Right.
So I've used rump steak, a nice thick piece. We've just sealed it and we've taken off to rest and we've cut it into cubes.
Brilliant. All right. Well, this is coming to the boil now.
It is coming to. Some people like a smooth sauce, then you can blitz it.
Yeah.
But again, we're adding in beans. You don't want a smooth sauce when you've got such nice textures going on.
I guess it's personal preference.
Correct. So we're adding in the rump steak.
There we go.
We're going to add in the KOO butter beans. Again, we've just drained and rinsed it. Look how beautiful they are, just to get that texture.
And it really does smell fantastic.
And then some of the now these are mixed beans. These is 4 beans, 4 different beans, and that just adds to the lovely textures and flavours and proteins and nutrition that goes in there.
Awesome, just look at that.
It's lovely. It's really looking lovely. And then we're going to add in some cream. Now this makes it all creamy and luxurious and just brings the whole dish together.
Sure. And now it's starting to look like a proper Trinchado. Trinchado.
Look, you can make lots more sauce, so, and then because you really the whole thing with Trinchado is that you salivate when you take that bread and you dip it into those beautiful juices. Okay, we're adding in some salt.
All right.
And then obviously just some black pepper. Remember again, if you want it hotter, add in extra chilli.
Okay.
I'm a little bit heavy-handed sometimes on that. That's basically what you do. You bring it up, you simmer it for a little bit, bring it all together till the sauce is the right consistency, and then you would serve it with some bread or some. People like to do it in rice or pita bread fillings or things like that. And I have one already done.
We've got one.
So let's bring that over to the side.
Over here, and it looks delicious. All right. Well, if you want to get your hands on our Trinchado this morning, very easy. That keyword is KOO. SMS that to 33728. That's KOO to 33728. We'll send you the shopping list, also a link to the recipe that you can follow for step-by-step instructions. Easy as that.
Easy as that. I'm adding in a little bit of chopped coriander. Now, you could use rosemary if you want. Some Trinchado has rosemary in, or a combination. And this just adds in the last bit of boost of flavour.
And a lovely little pops of green in there. All right, well, I'll tell you what, you serve it up. In the meanwhile, if you want to see one more time how we made our Trinchado this morning on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, here we go.
Cook steak in a hot pan, allow to rest for 10 minutes, then cut into chunks. Sauté onions, garlic and chili. Add Worcester sauce, bay leaves and paprika and lightly fry. Add beef stock, wine, tomato paste, sweet chili sauce, peri-peri sauce and bring to boil. Add beef cubes, mixed beans, butter beans, cream and seasoning. Simmer until desired sauce consistency. Add coriander. For the full recipe, visit the Espresso Morning Show Facebook page or log on to expressoshow.com. SMS the keyword KOO to 33728 to receive the shopping list on your phone. Click on the link provided to view the recipe. SMSs cost R1.50, no free SMSs, T's and C's apply.
And there you are, Moira. Well, you know what? That is a solid lunch for me, definitely.
Yes, no, definitely. It's a really delicious lunch, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Light lunch, starter, share it with somebody. But again,
I might.
Remember you can use other ingredients in it as well.
Well, there you have it. The keyword one more time, KOO. SMS that to 33728. But we're asking you this morning, what is your favourite fusion meal? Do you ever experiment by mixing different dishes at home? Well, if you do, we'd love to know about it. Share your recipes with us by emailing them to food@expressoshow.com.
Only the best cooks serve KOO because they know it's carefully grown and made with meticulous attention. So when you serve KOO, you can trust you're serving only the best.